What's going on, people? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You already know what time it is, man. So back in the garage, man, once again, and it's always something with the Gbodies, you know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't really nothing big this time. It's just me trying to figure out some stuff, you know what I mean, perfecting whatever I got going on. That's all it's about. As you saw in the thumbnail, I'm a little curious about something I installed maybe last year or what have you on Betty White, and I want to get y'all opinion about this, man. So this just gonna be some talking points or whatever on what I got going on, what I did to this, and if what I did is actually, you know, counterproductive or what I got going on. You did. So need y'all opinion. Tap in with me, let me know what y'all think, you know what I'm saying? But before we get started, you already know what you got to do for your boy. You got to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, then smash that notification bell, that way you can stay alert to all the new drops, you dig. So let's get at it. All right, people, so first let me see if I can find this. I gotta get this stuff clanked up. First, let me find this little flashlight situation. Find the flashlight. Oh, you know what? I know what we can do. I think it's over here. Nope. I know what we can do. Y'all bear with me, man. So I definitely want to get a flashlight, that way we can make this, you know what I'm saying, this visual a little bit better. Oh, I want to get that down. Oh man, so you know, 2 step. Real quick. And right these things. Bam. Alright. So basically, man, what I got going on, man, is quite some time ago I had an issue with the starter wire. It had none frayed, or what do you call it, fried, the fusible link, and I wanted to kind of like bypass that fusible link situation, and started doing some research on my own. Came up with the idea of just adding in a standalone fuse box, rewired it, this, that, and the third. Everything was working pretty fine, but I did have kind of sort of like a small little drag situation on it. After I installed this, I was still running into like a little situation with the old, what do you call it, the old starter. You got to go back. I recorded this video some time ago or what have you, but I was having an issue. I was having an issue with the starter, and that's what kind of probed me into looking at the fusible link. And that was the original starter that, you know, that fit like these small blocks or what have you. So with that being said, I went ahead, swapped out to the standalone fuse box, but simultaneously I also installed a mini torque converter, high torque converter, or starter, my bad, a mini high torque starter. With that being said, yes, the starter itself, I love it, you know what I mean, when I installed it, and it felt like everything was kind of cool with it, but time for time I still get this slow drag. I'm questioning this box now because, and I always had a question about this, the fusible links that's installed in those wires, you know, you don't really know like what kind of gauge or what size that fusible link is. All right. So when I installed this, I took the precaution of just kind of sticking in 2 fuses. Now, you know, there's 2 different type of wires that's running to the hot side of the starter. So, and then I can't remember, did both go to the fusible? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's right. So it's 2 sides, it's 2 wires going into the starter, but it's going into the fusible link, and then that fusible link is 1 wire, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 2 wires. I can't remember right now, y'all, and I'm not gonna get up under the, I want to say it's 2 wires. But anyways, With that being said, I cut out the fusible link, I installed this, and I stuck in a 30 amp fuse. 2 30 amp fuse, 1 for each wire. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this cap off, let y'all see this real quick. Like, let me see if I can get up in here real quick. Oh, let's put this right. Let's put this right there. Yeah. So, let me take this cap box off. As you can see, I stuck in 2 30 fuses. They both look good right now. Okay. So, I stuck in 2 30 amp fuses. So, ultimately, each wire is being restricted 30 amps. Alright. And I'm wondering, the drag that I have, is it because of this? Alright, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to this drag in a little bit. But I'm wondering if my fuse sizes are too big. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, again, there was 1 fusible link. Is that fusible link, does that equate to 60 amps or do it equate to 30 amps? What do it equate to? And I kind of want to test this, but I also don't want to cause any bigger issues, right? Causing a fire inside the dash. I done had that type of situation before when it came to like wiring and stuff. So the crazy thing is, if I was to hook this battery up right now to a tender, to one of my tenders, and try to start it while I was on a tender, man, it would crank, it would turn over so strong, right? But without it, it would drag, and then sometimes it would click, stop, then you would have to turn the key back onto the off position, do it again, it would click, stop, you had to keep doing it until it would finally start. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all hear this real quick, so hold tight. Alright, so this is gonna be me starting it without the tender. And then what you're gonna listen out to is you're gonna listen out to the drag part. Like, remember, this is a mini high torque starter, so it's supposed to be kind of like quick light on the startup. Alright, so you heard that, you heard how it drags. Now I'm gonna do another startup, but this time I'm gonna put it on the tender and then try to start it. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna hook this tender up. Alright, so this is on the tender. Alright, so again, so you hear how quicker it sounds turning over. And so it's way better on the charge. So I really don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. So just to give y'all a little tidbit, cause I ain't pumping the gas at all. Like, listen to that difference. So again, what y'all think? What y'all think, man? I need to know. because I want to get that part resolved. I mean, it ain't nothing that's like truly major, but it is something that be bothering me sometimes. So I want to figure that part out to make sure the voltage, the amperage, or what have you, of the fuses are, you know what I mean, like good to go for this. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got any comments, if you got any thoughts, you know what I mean, reach out to me, hit me in the comments. You did, please. You know what I mean? Or if you did something like this and you know the route to go, hit me up in the comments. You did. So with that being said, man, short little vid clip. I just wanted to kind of touch in with y'all real quick because this, like I said, this is a concern of mine. You did. So until next time, man, we out.